So I just got my hair done today. Not just, but I don't know. What do you all think? It's still kind of light over here, but it's really growing too. But I think Sheena did a really good job. She used the brush, which I really like. Yeah. All I know, it's been 4 weeks, a month, and it was past due, past time to get it done. So I'm really happy that I was able to get it done. So tonight I'm actually going to make some lasagna for dinner, and I think it'll turn out good, hopefully. So I'm going to use my mom's method and add some Lipton onion soup to the meat. And then I'm going to use ground beef and also Italian sausage. I'll mix it all together along with the marinara sauce. But what's going to be new and different for me is actually adding the Lipton onion soup to the meat to give it that flavor. So we'll see how all goes. So I added the Lipton onion soup to the ground beef, and then I also have the ground Italian sausage actually browning, and the water is boiling for the lasagna noodles. We'll see how this is gonna come out. I browned the ground beef and the Italian sausage, and I mixed it all together. I added a little bit of oregano, and that's about, and pepper actually, and that's it so far. Now I'm going to add the marinara sauce and let it cook and simmer for a little bit and start boiling the noodles and laying those out. Because this is about 2 pounds of meat, I need to use at least 2 jars of sauce, maybe a little more. I typically like my sauces sweet. The marinara sauce, of course, is very sweet, so I'm just going to add a little salt to this. And it's made a lot of meat, which is probably going to be a little too much. Put a little salt in there to cut the sweetness on. I added oregano, and I'll let that simmer a little bit. And then I'm going to go ahead and put about 4 noodles in a pot of boiling water to get that going. And let the noodles start cooking, and then what I'll do is I'll take the noodles out one by one and just lay them on a pan. But actually I'm going to go ahead and put them in the pan while I'm ready for them. As these others are cooking, turn that down and let it simmer.
I'm recording now. You spreading that in the plate.
So start by lining the dish with some marinara sauce on the bottom. And then that's going to be followed by adding noodles.
Wait.
I got that already.
Wait a minute. Don't be telling me what you got already. You asked me to come in here and record. I'm recording what I see.
Don't mess up my vlog. You don't see a word.
Oh, now you don't want me to talk.
You're not being helpful. And you just really want the noodles to be al dente, of course. That means a little stiff.
You mean el dente?
I said al dente.
You said al dente.
Oh, al dente. Okay, I don't need him in here correcting me. I'm gonna kick his butt. And so, like I said, normally I just have a pan, and I'll just lay these out on the pan. I learned this from my mom to only boil a few at a time as I need them. So then you go ahead and line the pan with the noodles. I only put 4 on here, but you really need more. I think I only put 4 in here to start out with. And the reason that el dente is okay is because with the sauce and everything, the noodles will actually cook still and get soft as they're baking. So put 1 across here. Well, that one I'm probably, you know what? Since that's a little long, I'll just go ahead and put it across here. I'll have to put another one there and cut it so to fit across that side.
So you do this all over again?
Say again?
4 noodles at a time?
Yeah. And then you put more in there and let them boil for a few minutes. Probably about 5 minutes or so. I think I'm going to do 5 this time. You don't want to do too many because I don't want them to stick. So 4, no more than 5 at a time. Actually, I'm going to take a knife and go ahead and cut this some. And then I'll put it over there. I'll lay another noodle there once it gets done. So I'm definitely probably going to need a pan. Actually, I don't need to lay another one there. I can just spread this out like this and then it's good to go. So next, while those are boiling, I'm just going to make sure that they're not sticking together, which they're not. Move them around a little bit. So I'm going to add the meat mixture. Now I'm thinking I probably should be doing that on that side, huh?
Yep.
So I'm going to add the meat mixture to it now. Hi. I am video vlogging.
Welcome to Latanya's Cookie Show.
I don't know, how's that sauce looking? I mean, do it look like it's saucy enough?
Yeah, you remember you got Italian sausage in it also.
No,
so
saucy. The marinara sauce.
it looks fine.
I don't want it to come out dry. Alright, that's good. And then from there, I'm going to add some ricotta cheese. You can just spoon it in different areas like that. Kind of spread it. What I like to do, take it, spoon it in there and just spread it throughout across there. Well, it's easier, you can just plop it in there too, like I normally do.
Does it spread when you're cooking?
It pretty much stays there. I mean, it'll thin out a little bit, but not a whole lot. gotta get these noodles out. So they don't overcook. So I'm gonna put them on the pan until I'm ready for them. What you doing? Yeah, just wait till I'm finished. Make sure these don't touch too much. Can't see the last one. There it is. I'm trying to make sure that these don't, once again, lay them on top of each other, because I don't want them to stick together. All right. Don't get this. I'm going to use the rest of this. Don't get this. Use the rest of this over here. That's not normally part of it. Okay. All right, and I'm going to add my cheese.
That's all the ricotta you gonna put in there?
No, I'm going to make another layer.
I mean, for that layer, that's all you're gonna use?
Yes. And then I'm using my Italian 5 cheese, and then I have extra
Hold that up.
And I have extra mozzarella
Okay.
as well. You did it.
I'm about to stop.
And then also I have some Parmesan. So I'm gonna go ahead and add my cheeses, which is put some Parmesan in there. Buy my Italian 5 cheese.
You probably have to make a bigger one for that Super Bowl party.
I'm not making one bigger. It's gonna be this size.
Why, it's too hard to make a bigger one?
Yeah, I don't know how to cook like that. I don't have no bigger pan either.
Just get a what's called pan. One of those aluminum pans.
Are you recording?
You want me to hit stop?
No. Zip it. So Andrew was saying I need to make a bigger one for his Super Bowl party he's going to. And I was like,
No, we are going to.
Well, okay, then we're going to. And I was like, no. I'm going to make this dish. I'm not trying to feed everybody. Just some people. Whoever wants it. Everybody's not going to want lasagna. So, and there will be other food there. There's no need to make one any bigger, I don't think.
I do. These parties get to be pretty decent sizes.
Well, I'm not trying to make enough for every single person.
Are you going to put some more noodles in the water?
So,
Or do you put those back in?
no. So what I'm doing too is adding a little bit of triple cheddar. Okay? And then I'm going to start my layer over again with my noodles. Well, here's the finished product of the lasagna. This is what happens when you kind of forget it's in the oven. The cheese got a little dark, but I actually like my stuff, somewhat dark. I like my cheeses dark on pizzas and lasagna and stuff like that. So I think it's almost perfect. It's bubbling. It's going to be good, I know. Zoom in. Looking good, looking good.